Hi, welcome to School of Devs. In today's video, we'll be learning about conditional statements in Solidity. Have you ever wondered how smart contract makes decisions? Just like human being uses the occurrence of certain condition to determine the next step to take. Imagine you saying, if this happens, we will go with plan A, or if something else happen, then we will go with plan B. Solidity does the same with conditional statements. Conditional statement allows your contract to make decisions based on certain inputs or conditions. They are commonly used in functions to enforce rules or modify contract behavior. Solidity, like many programming languages, support conditional statement to control the flow of your program. Solidity supports conditional statements like if, if, and s. If, if, and s. Now let's look at the code and how it works. All right, now let's look at the code. And first of all, we are declaring the contracts and everything within it will be within the contract. Then the name of the contract is if s. If s, that's what we name the contract. Then we'll say we are declaring a function here. This value is a function, and in creating a function, we first of all declare the name, we declare the keyword function, then we will declare the name of the function, which we named it full, yeah. And if you notice, the function is having a parameter named s of type UN256. Then the visibility of the function is public, meaning it can be accessed outside this contract. The function can be accessed outside the contract or interacted with outside this contract and even within and outside the contract. So this it's returning a number type of information which is UN256. That's what this returns means that at the end of the function it will return a number which is of type UN256, which is a positive number, not a negative number. Now let's look at the conditions that we're given within the function. Now the first statement in this line 7 is that if the parameter which we are going to be receiving x named x, so if x is less than 10, if x is less than 10, the function should return 0, just 0. That is, if the number that is going to be passed to the as argument later on later on, if it is less than 10, the function should return 0. Then the next part was s if, which is in this line 9. If you notice, s if, meaning if the number is not less than 0, but the number is less than 20, meaning the number is from 11 to 19, or from 10, the number is from 10 to 19. So if it is number is from 10 to 19, meaning it is still less than 20. So if it is less than 20, the function should return 1 at the end of the day. Then the last part, s. Now it's saying if the number is neither less than 10 or is not less than 20, meaning the number is not within the range of 1 to 9 or 1 to 19, it means that the function should return number 2, to return the number in this number. And in line 12, you see return 2. So the function will return 2 at the end of the day. So this is how conditional statements work. If this condition is met, like in the first part now, if it is the number is less than 10, that means the condition is met. It's going to return this first one 0. But if it is above 10 or it is from 10 and above, it will return, if it's from 10 and above, 10 to 19, then this part of the condition is met. This else if part is met. But if it is above 19, meaning it's from 20 and above, it means that the first two conditions are not met. So it will not return any value from there, but it will return this last one, which is 2. So that's how it works. The conditions are met, it returns that particular result that you ask for it to return when a particular condition is met. That's for the full function, what is going to return. Then let's move on to the next one and also see the example there. Now, in this ternary function, ternary named ternary, it's also accepting a parameter named s. But if you notice, in this part of the function, in this function, we commented out this code, meaning we are repeating the same thing from the first one. That same if, and if this function has if this not this X number is less than 10, return 1. S, just return, but now this time I did not mention S because we already indicated that if it's not this, then return the next one. But we can see that the code is commented out because in this second function, we want to dwell more on the shorthand way of writing is if and else condition. Now, which is the we use ternary operators. Ternary operators, if you are familiar with JavaScript, you must have heard ternary operators. Now, in this function, we'll be using the shorthand way of writing is if and else function instead of writing if and then writing the execution code. Then the next thing, write s. But this time around, we're not doing that. We're going to use shorthand. We're saying if with the shorthand, this is how the shorthand works. We'll say if s is less than 10, this ternary operator will be like saying the condition. If the condition is met, return 1, s return 2. So the 1 that comes after this question mark is uh, the if part, while the 2 that comes after the semicolon is the s part. So in this ternary operators, we are saying if x is less than 10, the first part will be executed, which is if it is correct, it will be executed. If it is not, the second part will be what will be executed. That's it for conditional statement in Solidity. If you found this video helpful and it gave you a proper understanding of the conditional statement in Solidity, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful content. See you in the next video. You can also check out our other videos on this channel so that you gain a lot from our lessons. Thanks for watching.